everybody, welcome back to the finale of Super Mario Galaxy!
Wait, welcome back. We just got to the finale.
Welcome back to Galaxy for the last time.
Yep,
It's
the final
It's
toast.
the final countdown! Dang it!
Yeah, we need that at one point.
Considering how long it took, a more accurate representation of me would be if my mustache was grey.
Star power to go to another world, but before that, we must talk to your special one. I know what other world that's talking about.
Which is kind of odd because I'm pretty sure Cele cut around this, didn't she, originally?
No,
she did.
Well, no, she didn't. She didn't.
No.
We saw that. We technically saw the previous cutscene.
No, I
but
did cut around it. Off we go, and then it was the end of the game. Now I'm actually showing.
now we're showing off
do
the
it.
rails. All right,
Oh, here we go.
let's kick this baby into overdrive.
Put the gas in the
Right
tank.
into the danger zone.
I'm looking at that engine room right now. That Luma's like, "What's happening?" Being spun around. But yeah, no, the observatory is not just an observatory.
It's an egg.
No, it's not just an egg. It's a rocket ship.
It's an egg rocket ship.
With wings.
Woohoo!
Damn.
You just
It's a
crash into the
comet.
planet. Boom.
I wonder how Mario's what Mario's going through during all this. Like,
Smacked against. Oh gosh.
Oh, my
Destroy the
goodness.
flagships.
it's literally wrecking through the airships. Oh, yeah, remember the UFO from way early on?
Here we are.
And Mario's like, Rosalina, you should.
Warfield inside the castle.
It's like and Mario's like,
Go, Mario. They are inside. Hurry.
Mario's like, maybe you should stop before you hit the castle. Boom. Oh, never mind.
Oh wait. She made a bridge.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Dude.
So the funny thing is that we're not going inside Peach's castle per se, but actually there's a portal inside the castle that'll take us to Bowser's Galaxy reactor.
One of his most ambitious projects ever that'll make everything else after this seem kind of underwhelming.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention that part there. I think I spliced in to make it look like I did it for the first
The
time.
fate of the universe.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, this is the first time we're seeing this, and probably the only time we'll be seeing this on this channel. So,
I do-
here we go!
Oh boy.
Oh.
I do want to ask though, sis, without saying what it is specifically, just to keep the surprise for the people that I know 20-year-old game, but still. But for the
20-year-old
surprise,
10-year-old. That's not
10 year,
that old.
10 years old.
Not
Well,
yet.
Actually, no, that correction, 11 years old.
Not
my
worth it. That mushroom's not worth it.
my question being is that do you show off that one bonus level in this video?
No.
Oh wow.
Because you have to play through the second game before you do.
That is true. You have to beat through the new
Okay,
game
well,
plus,
if you-
which is your Luigi mode.
Well, I guess if we're not going to show it, I guess I can say what it is. If you get all 120 stars as both Mario and Luigi, you basically get to play the prologue again, only it's a purple coin mission.
That's in the daytime, I think, when everyone's all nice and happy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's during the summer festival.
Yeah,
Oh.
that, and if you complete it, you actually get a cute photo depending on who you play as during that galaxy.
Well, I mean, you get to play when it's not being, bombarded and everyone's
Right.
dying and crystallized.
Oh!
Gravity feels really cool. This is such a, it's an awesome stage. Although, I love the remix of Koopa's Road that Galaxy 2 did.
Yeah, it's good. And actually, just speaking of music real quick, I do love the song here for Bowser's Galaxy here. Unpopular slash behated... I was about to say, unpopular slash behated opinion, I like Galaxy Generator from Galaxy 2 better.
Wait, you say that's unpopular? I think that I honestly agree. That's
Great.
I feel that's the better one of the two.
That one's,
Oh boy.
Like this one's
that one's an excellent track.
like this one's good too. Don't get me wrong, but
Galaxy 2 is an amazing soundtrack.
Galaxy
It
2
is.
Oh,
Galaxy
yeah.
Bowser's Generator in Galaxy 2 is one of those songs where at first it doesn't seem like much, but the more you listen to it, the more you realize just how good of a track it is.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
was doing that when I was recording it the other day, and I thought I want to make it into a commentary.
Yeah,
Not
it's
100%
like-
commentary, but it's
Oh yeah, that does remind me. We actually decided to we had a bit of a change of heart between parts. We actually are going to do Galaxy 2 as a commentary now.
Yep.
Yeah, it just won't be
And guess
100%.
Alrighty.
Who's recording it?
But yeah, it's not going to be 100% because that game has like twice as much as Galaxy 1 did.
Oh yeah.
And it
Yeah.
ends off with probably one of the more bullshit levels in Mario history.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's also... It's funny James mentions that, because I think one other thing that might make it a bit cumbersome is that, unless memory misserves me, isn't Galaxy 2 also supposed to be notably harder than Galaxy 1?
Yes.
They definitely had a lot more platforming trickery, especially with the other character who finally gets a return in that game.
Yeah. Mario Galaxy 2 is basically a Mario Galaxy for the more, well, I don't want to say outright hardcore gamers, but those that are a little more
Bonsai.
seasoned.
Super Mario Galaxy, the Lost Levels.
Sure.
Pretty
Yeah, okay, I wouldn't go that far per se, but I guess it may as well be.
So I guess, yeah, we're actually finally at the freaking end of
We're
this
so
whole thing.
close.
You're doing
We're
pretty.
so close. Just that launch star. That's all that's left.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
You're doing pretty good so far, sis. Like, you haven't
Now,
really
Cele.
died or anything.
You must use the long jump.
Whoop.
No,
Ah!
the long jump.
And of course, we jinx it.
You must use the long jump, Cele, the long jump.
Oh, she's right at the end. She can long jump wherever
The
else she
long
wants.
jump.
Look.
Oh no!
Wow. Okay.
I'm a
Jinx
going
it,
nut.
Steve.
The long
We
jump.
jinxed past Cele.
How can
This
we
is the-
jinx, how can we jinx her in the past when we're clearly in the future?
See, this is the part where all of Galaxy 2, I'm just gonna be like, Cele, you better learn how to freaking long jump.
All right. There's the long and winding road.
Oh, here we go.
Also, would you
Here we
believe that
go.
Bowser Jr. is actually bigger than Peach in this game?
Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, because she's with me.
He's grown up a bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yay!
he's like a teenager.
I think this is the only game in the series where, well, I guess not counting Galaxy 2, but I think the Galaxy games are the only games where Bowser Jr. is actually taller than Peach.
Yeah, it's kind of weird
Yeah.
looking back on it.
Oh jeez, run!
Oh,
Run!
they're shooting meteors at us.
Get
And you
the-
can't really long jump here.
There you go.
You could long jump there.
No, doing it here would be suicide. But anyway,
Oh, you could long jump there and do a
And that-
spin
that
jump to get
mushroom's
a.
not worth it. I have plenty of lives and I know how to.
Let's do it.
Oh, by the way, I love that.
Bowser just looked up and was
Yeah, I was
like,
about to say, like, he just keeps track of Mario while he does the jumps. I think that's a cute detail.
Yeah.
What the heck are you doing?
Finally! You got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch
Dang.
and weep.
Again, every other plan beyond this is just gonna seem so
From this
underwhelming.
galaxy, I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. I'll rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So Mario, I've got big plans, and stopping on you's the top of my list.
Just saying, after the. I think Zero Punctuation put it best. The second you take anything and go to space, everything just feels like a step down.
well, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it goes to show that even a plan like this is too big even for Bowser. So you kind of have no choice but to take a step down.
Nah!
Oh, just a hair too close.
Also, real quick, Logan, you say that about the whole once you go to space, you can't go bigger than that thing. Odyssey found a way to prove that wrong.
Well, you technically say that, but actually the whole thing with Odyssey's plot is a little smaller than this. But even
But yeah,
then,
no, the
it's
plan
like-
was smaller. He didn't want to rule the entire universe. He just wanted to marry
Well,
Peach
no, I
and
mean,
finally
like-
get away with it.
I'm not.
It
Whoop.
was made a big deal because Bowser made the wedding a big deal.
Well, I think what we're trying to say here is that that game's story is bigger, not so much for its scale, but more so the fact that, well, it's personal.
Oh boy.
The presentation was a lot better in Odyssey, but I feel like the sheer ambition of his goal in this one was bigger than just marrying Peach.
If I could just make one joke real quick, yeah, when Bowser's doing that rock thing, Mario's like,
Boy, that looks stupid. You'll never catch me doing something like that.
3 years.
But also, but and I think we
Oh, it's hard to predict where he's coming
time
from.
for the
He's going
final. We're getting close. We're getting close to the
Not
final
yet,
comment,
second
but
stage.
this is a lot
Not way
easier.
too easy.
This is a much easier stage.
yeah, because you have the little, oop,
Yeah. Whoops.
found him, awesome.
This is one of those boss fights that gets easier the further you get into it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're powerful.
Yeah.
But no. I was gonna say back to what Cele was saying with the whole wedding thing. Well, that's the thing. It was only it was only like a.
That was cheap.
That was kind of honestly, Cele, that was your own fault.
I'm saying like you can say
No, there's no,
whoop,
no, I can get it to work.
you have to stand on the
okay.
you have to
That
put the
works.
plant in
Okay,
between. You have to put the plant directly in between you and Bowser for it to work, not just be beside it. It won't
Well,
home in on
that's-
it.
Oh, how did I not get
That's the thing,
crushed
it
there?
was between me, but the way
Here we go.
The way I,
Final
the way
bet.
the way I spun, it went in a different direction than what I was
Dun,
intending.
dun.
for it to
Anyway,
go.
we're in the center of the reactor, everybody.
And the boss fight literally just becomes standard from here.
Time for the final phase.
You guys have no faith in me.
Well, throughout this entire playthrough,
Oh, boy.
Cele, yeah, you kind of given us reason to.
Galaxy 2 had a much better remix of this. Anyway, back to the whole thing with Odyssey. It was only big because, like, that's the thing. It's like it was only big because it was his ambition to just it wasn't like taking over the universe. He just wanted to have the person with the biggest freaking wedding budget in the world. That's all his
So
goal
big
was.
that he was willing to have his. So big it was willing to have his wedding on the devil damn moon.
No, and have all these priceless treasures. That's it. It wasn't taking over anything.
When you stop and think about it, though, which you could. It is true that this is pretty much the more ambitious plot, but which one do you think would be more fitting for Bowser's character?
The wedding
Whoop.
thing, because that's
Yeah,
just his
the wedding.
style.
There you go.
I mean, to be
Because he
fair, I'm
lost
pretty
to
sure he
Mario
wouldn't
Peach.
say no to ruling the galaxy either.
If he
True.
had Peach too. But
Even
that's
so,
the thing.
I think he would want to worry about finally having Peach under his big meaty claws.
Well, no, and that is the important thing to look at this. He did not just back up. That is the other thing to remember. He could have ruled the Earth. He could have ruled the universe perfectly well. That wasn't enough for Bowser. He wanted Peach.
Right.
It had to have been Peach.
That's always been his biggest flaw, and in some ways, it's also one of the things that makes him the most.
he's dead, everybody.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Imagine if Bowser had started with this.
Guys,
Oh, huh?
Oh, that's Great Star.
Oh,
I love this music.
I knew I was missing one.
If I could just say real quick,
Hang
just
on. Oh, you ruined it.
I heard it. I heard
I
it.
wanted to hear the music.
I heard it.
Oh my
Perfectly
God.
fine.
Welcome to Super Mario Galaxy, the part with the most bitchiest of commentaries.
No, it's the Grand Star. The last Grand Star.
Yep.
Hey, Cele.
Wanted a moment of silence for it.
Hey, Cele.
Yes.
This thing is powering this giant reactor, and probably is the only thing giving this massive super sun any stability. What's gonna happen now that we just plug this thing out?
It's gonna collapse in on itself.
Oh, hey, Peach! I guess Bowser, Bowser Jr. was just like, "Get off my ship!"
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Don't worry, I
you
got
know
you.
what? Screw this.
Aw.
Screw this. Let's get out of here, Peach. I don't care what happens.
I love
Peach.
happy endings.
To the reactor, I mean. Not Galaxy.
Yeah, no, just actually thinking on this, imagine if Bowser had started with all this reactor and then kidnapped Peach. He could have gone
wait a
away with
minute.
this.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Well,
What?
yep.
Without the Grand Star's power, there's nothing to hold it together.
Yep, the sun is finally collapsing on itself.
Have you guys ever seen what happens when a sun grows too big and thus implodes under its own weight?
It's gonna create a black hole. That's exactly what it's gonna do.
Oh, shoot.
I was honestly expecting.
And wait, hang on. He's still alive somehow.
He's like,
Oh.
God
Yeah.
dang it.
Oh, man. That was smart.
Oh, frickin' heck.
You know, it's a good thing I'm heat resistant, otherwise I would be melting to a puddle by now.
You think I could kill one 24-year-old? But
That
no.
must have did a number on him.
No, my galaxy, my empire. This can't be happening to me.
I made my mistakes.
mistakes.
Well,
I know where to run.
It's been a slice, folks, but all things must come to an end.
Oops.
And imploded.
Yep.
And Bowser's dead. He's just straight up dead.
Yeah. And Mario and Peach are being sucked into.
They're gonna die too.
Yep. Everything's gonna die.
Everything. Rosalina's just like,
there
I
goes
get.
the observatory.
Rosalina's like, I left you alone for 14 minutes,
God.
and you do this.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. There's still
Oh,
hope.
hey!
Luma.
Space size, Mario, but I gotta go.
What? What are you talking about?
You screwed up, kind of royal.
No!
They're
They're sacrificing themselves to save us.
The.
what's up, Pipe?
I was just gonna say, guys, look, the Wisps are sacrificing themselves to stop the explosion on Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park.
Oh yeah.
Lord.
What
Yeah.
happens that- you can listen to what happens at the end. It really makes me tear
Oh
up every
look, that's
time I
actually what
hear
a
it.
black hole looks like. It's actually really well done. It's believed that is actually what a scientific depiction of a black hole is.
So it is.
Two zooming wormholes, and we all died.
New Big Bang. Luma screaming.
Happy New Year!
Oh, that's so terrible.
See, this is the thing that I believe this theory. This is like a time loop. This is like a second Big Bang, and the universe has just been created all over again.
This makes me cry every time.
Because they're
Cry like the baby in the
reborn.
background.
Yeah. Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday.
They're very loud. Can you get them like milk or something?
Also, how I...
I think they're hungry.
When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos.
Am I dead?
Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues.
Are you dead?
My God, you're big.
But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way.
Hence Super Mario Galaxy 2.
You're not answering my question.
You'll see.
Just tell me if it's a time paradox. Are you Peach's daughter?
I still think that whole thing is horseshit.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Like, it's like, ugh.
Ah.
Being tongue-tied for some reason. Never
It's
mind.
well, that's the thing. Like again, from all her dialogue there, this is implied that this is now a new galaxy, a new universe. We didn't save everything; we recreated it from that explosive Big Bang that all the room was
So,
created.
in a way, you could say it's as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah,
It's still the same timeline, it just everything happened to reform in almost the same way.
So what you're
Almost.
basically saying is that after we blew out the flame, we're now returning to the beginning
Oh, yes,
of the Festival of Sun?
Well, almost. Apparently, because of that whole kind of like what Gui said, it's almost the same. A lot of our friends from the galaxies managed to all come here too, like that shark dude. And for some,
Everyone's back!
Or Whale did.
Hey look, there's Bowser Jr.
and the bees
Okay,
and-
I expected it from the girls, but I'm surprised that the Sonic reference flew over the guys' head.
and Petey.
Oh.
Apparently, everyone's okay with these villains just hanging out now, including Baby Bowser and Bowser.
I think they're just happy to be alive.
Bowser Jr. Sorry.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
this is
awkward.
You okay over there?
Oh,
What was I drinking last night?
am I missing a tooth?
What happened last night?
I guess we're just hanging out. Like,
And Mario's
Oh.
just taking it all in.
oh look.
All new life carries the essence of stars, even all of you. Because in the end, we're all stardust.
And with that,
Welcome! Welcome, New Galaxy!
I really like this song. It's a shame you couldn't hear the entire time.
And thus, Mario's planet got to become a part of something much greater.
a sequel.
Yes.
But that's for another time, because that's pretty much the end of our Super Mario Galaxy commentary.
At last. Oh, I love the credits music so much.
Yes, my God. What
It
a,
took us forever to get here.
Wait a minute,
Just-
I'm pretty
What's up,
sure
I-
Cele wants us to be quiet throughout this entire credit sequence
Okay,
so she can
let
hear
us
the
be quiet.
music.
Let's be
Well,
quiet.
I want you to be quiet because I have something to say. We
Go ahead.
started this in what, April of this year, and it's now December.
It's been a long journey. And
That's not as long as how long it took for us to for
Luigi's Mansion?
No, I mean the Super Mario Adventures comic does.
that too.
Well, that was for different reasons.
Yeah, true, but you know.
Just in general, just real quick, okay, I guess we gotta start this somewhere. I'll start. Great, amazing game. Great. Was this a launch title for the Wii, or did this come after, a little after?
Oh lord, no! It was released a year after the Wii was out.
Oh, jeez, they should have put it out a little bit. Anyway,
Yeah.
should have waited on the. They should not. They should have waited on the Wii a bit. But just taking a step from Sunshine up to this incredible jump, felt far more accessible. The presentation, the music, the different worlds, the way they actually play with gravity, easily again next to close second for me anyway. Easily one of the best Mario platformers, and and up until Odyssey's release was my personal favorite for a long time.
Same here.
All right,
You pretty much summed it all up. Sorry.
Hype, what about you?
I really do enjoy Galaxy, both Galaxies even. I'm gonna go ahead and start being controversial here. While I do think for the time Galaxy was definitely a very impactful game, I'm kind of one of those people that, like, now that we have newer stuff like Odyssey, and you know what, even stuff like 3D Land and World, I'm not gonna dismiss those two as much as everyone else has. Even though I do think Galaxy is still a fine game, I can't help but think that there are some aspects of it that I think people kind of overhype now and then.
Like what?
Well, for example, the fact that people refuse to... Well, hang on, I'm trying to form my words. For one thing, the fact that people are really pissy about them about no longer having any stories. Like, not to discredit the one that we have here, like, I do enjoy Rosalina's story and whatnot, and it definitely is... I definitely do respect
Oh,
what
hello.
it was...
Hey, Ouija.
Oh yeah, hey Ouija. But yeah, it's like...
Spinning attack.
Anyways, like, I do like Rosalina's story. but I can't help that it kind of unintentionally implemented this mindset to a lot of Mario fans, where it's like, if it doesn't have a story, it's terrible.
Well, it really depends on what kind of game you're trying to bring to the table. Like
They don't have to all have as much complexity and it's like story and lore. Just again, it's all about presentation to me. Like that's why I'm just saying, playing devil's advocate. I guess not devil's advocate. Countering Hype's point. That's why a lot of people weren't really fond of the new Super Mario Brothers series, because after a while it just kind of felt watered down and like copy paste as opposed to Galaxy.
More so the copy paste than the watered down. I mean, it was always meant to be a smaller game by comparison, but yeah, you can only take so much until, you know, two games at least 1 year. Fuck that crap.
So, James, what did you think of this?
If I may, I'm pretty much on the same boat as the rest of you guys. I honestly do think this is a very stellar Mario game. After the likes of Odyssey and the 3D World games, I wouldn't say it's my favorite of them, but it's definitely you can definitely tell a lot of heart was put into it, and it's earned its status for a reason.
Actually, real quick, since you brought up, I just want to say one more thing real quick, just going back to the 3D Land and World games. That's also another thing that I kind of have against...
Wait.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Yay!
Welcome. You're welcome.
Anyway, you were saying...
Okay, go ahead. Yes. Sorry.
I want to mention...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got a cutscene.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
right.
Hype, there's a lot of lore happening.
Your little reward. Your little reward for getting all the power stars.
Sorry, Hype, there's a lot of lore happening.
This is what happens when
Actually,
you get
I'll
all
be right back
120
anyway. I gotta
stars.
put the puppies to bed.
Okay. Put the
Okay.
boys to bed and they shall
So all-
watch on.
Back where it all started. Again.
Oh, I love this music.
Home sweet home.
Thank you. I will watch over you from beyond the stars.
Until I need to smash and party and go race karting and like it kind of takes away some of the impact when she just is going to start visiting for every little thing.
Remember, new galaxy.
Like, she may be watching from beyond the stars, but every once in a while she'll participate in earthly activities.
Now where the hell did I put that cosmic duct tape? Got it.
I came back to laughter. What'd I
Alright,
miss?
let's go.
Came back to Rosina finally making a stop at that gas station where she needed to get some cosmic duct tape. And she's ready to go home.
So, is there anything else I need to shut my mouth up about, or can I continue?
Hey, hang on, just watch the ending part of this cutscene here. Because she didn't see it, but Rosalina,
Left someone behind.
she left someone behind. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. And he waves at you. That's her old spaceship.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That was
Well, it looks
her
like
old
Luma's having fun sticking around. Oh.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
You cannot play
Oh.
Luigi, which unfortunately we won't do.
Well, that's something we can say for Galaxy 2, whenever we get to that. Not for a while, though, because I do want to get started on Odyssey soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So anyway,
yeah.
Steve, go.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve. We still have to get Wii and Cele's thoughts.
I
out
know,
there,
but
so,
I'll make my point real quick. That's what I was about to say. Is that another problem that I kind of have with Galaxy? That I know it's not directly Galaxy's fault, but more so a fault of what it did for people. I can't help but think that it kind of unintentionally made people kind of, I guess for lack of a better word, snooty about lesser games after, like particularly 3D Land and World, where people are all like, oh, it's not as complex as Galaxy, therefore it can't be a good game.
I don't think that's mainly the problem. I think it's because I think it's really that people just miss that kind of ambition that Galaxy brought to the table, and.
But it doesn't mean that you should dismiss 3D World. I mean, it's still... I mean, even if it's not as big, it's still a perfectly fine game in its own right, and I wish people would recognize that.
It's just that some people really do want like bigger stuff like this, and the fact that, well, once you get like an onslaught of like smaller stuff, it does makes you wish for it, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's all I can really say on the matter.
But that's all I'll say. Allie, you're next.
Honestly, I think everyone else just said it all for me. It's just a fantastic game, and Honestly, I really wish like in Galaxy 2 you could play through the whole game as Luigi from start to finish like you can with the first one.
I mean,
I really feel like he's more fun to play as.
Yeah, he's a lot more
debatably.
challenging.
Yeah, challenging but still fun.
Yeah.
And how about you, Cele? This was your big old project.
Well, I'm not really sure. Excuse me, I'm not really sure how to say this, but so Mario Galaxy is kind of like my. I can't find the right words.
favorite?
It's it's my Ocarina of Time, so to speak, when it comes to the Mario franchise. It's my favorite game out of the Mario franchise.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And you know, Breath of the Wild came out, for example, but Ocarina of Time is still my favorite game. It still holds a special place in my heart. Same goes for Galaxy.
You could basically just call that blind nostalgia. We totally agree with you.
Yep, that's true.
But on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
I wasn't finished.
sorry, I thought honestly you sounded like you were finished. But anyway, go ahead.
Obviously, there were still some tweaks that were fixed in later games, like you'll see in my Galaxy 2 commentary, but it was a really well-made, for lack of a better term, base game for further development, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all enjoyed our Super Mario Galaxy commentary. Again, I really do want to get started on Odyssey soon. It's just that we gotta start wrangling a whole lot of us just to start on it. Because everyone, well, almost
And I'll
everyone,
get
wants
everything
in on it.
finished ASAP.
Everyone is here.
Except
Except
Jordy.
Central.
Jakes, till next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome, welcome, no commentary.